But in reality, we are an organized society. Oh, oh my, we're an organized, war-torn society. Yes, yes. And today, we are going to be talking about Ilhan Omar. She is our resident Somalian immigrant Muslim lady that wants the downfall of this country, representing the 5th District of Minnesota. But you wouldn't know it given how she talks, because she seems to want to control all of the U.S. foreign policy and wants to change it completely, even though she is directly elected to represent one single district in this country. And boy, let me tell you, we got some stuff to cover. So let's just go over this right now real quick. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Why not? So this is Ilhan Omar. This is her at a town hall meeting back in 2022. Let's just see what she says, okay? Let's just see.
Gabar idinku diin ah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and switch over. She's saying it in Somalian, which she herself says that she barely speaks, though I don't know. I don't actually speak Somalian, but here's the subtitles. Let's see what she actually says. Oh my god.
In
We must fix our roads.
Anigu waan ahay gabar Mareykanka laga doortay oo Congress-ka
in the
Mareykanka
U.S.
ku jirto.
Congress. That is true. You are absolutely an American migrant in the U.S. Congress. Sure. Okay, all right.
Laakiin waxaan ahay gabar
But I'm a
Soomaaliyeed.
Somali girl. A girl with your lineage. I'm in the U.S. Congress, but I'm a Somali girl. Okay, you know, typical political.
Gabar idinku
okay,
jinsi ah, gabar idinku af ah, gabar idinku diin
A girl
ah.
with your language, a girl with your religion.
And
Okay, all right. I didn't look this up. Is she okay? Ilhan Omar is Muslim. The dominant religion in I'm doing this live. I don't care. I'm doing this live right now. What is the dominant religion in Somalia? Holy crap. The dominant religion in Somalia is Islam. Over 99%. Boy, oh my god. I originally was not going to talk about religious beliefs. I was not going to talk about like Islam and Christianity and Judaism and all that, because I'm not a Christian. I'm not Jewish. I'm not Muslim. I'm not any of that stuff. But for some reason, Islam is. There's no better way to say this. Islam is literally trying to take over the world right now. Like, this is crazy. Like, just today, there was like 10 people shot at a Mormon church by a freaking radical Islamist person. Dearborn, Michigan plays prayer like songs for Islam loudly over the speakers at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't care what your religion is. As an American, you are allowed to believe whatever the hell it is that you feel like believing. But I will say, I don't. Oh man, this is how to phrase this. I think you should be allowed to do whatever you want in the confines of your own home. As soon as you start impeding on everybody else's beliefs, as soon as you start invading everyone else's spaces and bothering other people, I don't know that you should be allowed to do that. I don't even think that under God should be in our Pledge of Allegiance, right? Like one nation, indivisible, like one nation under God, indivisible, like that stuff. I don't think that they should have added under God, because it wasn't in there initially. Like, it was one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I don't think that we should have added under God. Yes, I understand that the West was created on Judeo-Christian values, and I do think that those values are absolutely something that are objectively good, but I don't think that it should be on our money. I don't think it should be on our Pledge of Allegiance, because I think that we should stand for religious freedoms. And yes, the majority of the country is Christian, and yes, Islam is trying to take over. I don't think that it should be like the separation of church and state still needs to remain a thing, right? But Islam is absolutely just objectively an evil fucking religion. Like, it's crazy.
hadde qof iyadoo da'yar waddankeedii laga
Okay,
kaxeeyey
hold on. Whoa, back that up. One more time. What'd she say?
waddankeedii laga kaxeeyey
That
weli
misses
xiise
her
u qabto
country
in
and
maalin
wishes to
waddankeedii
live there. Bitch, no one is keeping you here. What? Hold on. You immigrated here for a chance at a better life. You become a member of the U.S. Congress. Like, you are in the U.S. House of Representatives representing the 5th District of Minnesota, which relatively is not, like, super consequential, but, I mean, come on now. I think you have Minneapolis under your fucking purview, right? Like, that's your constituency. And I understand that a lot of your people are, like, Somali immigrants, and those are a lot of your constituents, but, bitch, you don't have to be here. Yeah, you miss your country and wish to live there? Fucking go there. What are you doing?
ay ku noolaato oo dadkeedii wax ay la
And
wadaagto
share with its people.
marka alxamdulilah
I
waxaan
am
rajaynayaa
hopeful in the
aniga iyo
future
ilmahayga
that me
in
and my
aan
children
haddee
will be able
ku
to raise
barbaariyo
our kids
iyagana ilmahooda ay ku
in this
barbaariyaan
land. Bitch, oh my god. You have your... Okay. Where I was born and I was raised. Fucking grab your children and leave. Okay? Pack up and leave. Go back to if that's what you want to do, go. Nobody is stopping you. As a matter of fact, the U.S. might even pay for you to fucking leave.
aniga aan ku soo koray taasna haddii ay suurtagelayso waa hadda shaqo badan inaan wada qabanaa hadduu ilaahay yidhaahdo oo aan ka dhignaa dhulkeena dhul barwaaqadiisa dadka oo dhan ay dareemi karaan oo ay arki karaan oo ay ka wada faa'iidaysan karaan no
Okay, listen, bitch, nobody is stopping you from going back to Somalia. But if you think that your position in the U.S. House of Representatives is going to fix whatever the hell is happening in Somalia, then I don't understand where that comes from. Although I know that you do, because we're going to talk about it. And Wokeness posted this one out too. This is Ilhan Omar from 2024, so a little bit more recently, though still admittedly like a year and a half ago. This is Ilhan Omar back when back when Trump was just recently like on the campaign trail, and they weren't sure whether or not Biden was going to win, and so I don't even think Kamala Harris was like the candidate yet. I think it was still Biden. Anyway, so this is her speaking at a Somalian event at a hotel in Minnesota. Again, she is fucking not speaking English, even though she lives here and has since she was like 18, but whatever. We as Somalians, we love each other. There are areas of friction, and that, I don't, I'm, all right. But in reality, we are an organized society. Oh, oh my, we're an organized, war-torn society. Yes, yes. That won't allow our women to uncover their heads in public. Brothers and sisters. Yeah. People of the same blood. People who know they are Somalians first, Muslims second, who protect one another, come to each other's aid, and to the aid of other Muslims too. We're Muslims second, though. Don't let them hear you say that. A couple of days ago, we heard some people who call themselves Somalis. Somaliland? Is that what they call? Is that like Deutschland?
In qaar Soomaali ah ama Soomaali sheegato and in Ethiopia
or claim to be Somalis have signed an MOU, I don't know what that is, with Ethiopia on access to the sea. No, we can't stand Somalian foreign policy. No. Dude, the subtitles even says I do not even know what an MOU is in Somali. Yeah, you know what? Me either. But you're the one up here giving a talk about it. I'm just criticizing you over it. An agreement? Oh, yeah, an agreement. Oh, yeah, of course. It's an agreement. Uncomfortable laughter because I realized how stupid I am in front of this fucking probably large crowd. I am sorry. My grasp of the Somali language is atrocious, but I'm still talking in Somalian.
maxamuud nuur hadda aniga Soomaaliga badiyo soo ceeb ma aha.
What a shame. Self-ridiculing yourself. Again, an uncomfortable situation.
dad badan ay soo wacay oo waxay leeyihiin Ilhaan dowladda Mareykanka inaan la hadasho waaye dowladda Mareykanka.
Yes, me, representing the 5th District of Minnesota. Relative nobody me. Go and talk to them and tell them we need better policy to help Somalia. Oh my God. To help Somalia. They wanted to know what the U.S. government could do for Somalia to ensure that whatever this thing is never turns into a full bilateral agreement. Also, sorry guys, I don't watch these because I want my reaction to kind of be genuine. So I have no idea what this is, and I apologize for that. But it was a long time ago, so you can probably just look it up. Never turns into a full bilateral agreement. Why? Is it that bad? Like, what? Oh, this is good. My answer to Somalians was that the U.S. government will only do what Somalians in the U.S. tell them to! Exclamation point. I will do this because Biden will do whatever the fuck I tell him to. Okay, alright, maybe this is just political posturing, political grandstand. I don't know, man. This seems pretty cut and dry, but sure. Do whatever we tell them to. Alright? They will do what we want and nothing else. Okay, hold on. This isn't even, like, posturing. She's flat out saying, like, no, actually, I'm going to tell these Somalians that we're going to do it because I am part of the squad and they will do whatever we tell them to, right? Yeah, sure. They must follow our orders. And that is how we will safeguard the interests of Somalia. Are you fucking kidding me? Bitch, you are an elected member of the U.S. House... Oh, you know what? Face me. Face me. Okay. Listen, bitch. You are an elected member of the U.S. House of Representatives. You are here to represent the U.S. citizens. I don't care if you want to represent the Somalian U.S. citizens, but I will be damned if you are going to try and use your position to influence the foreign policy for a specific country over that of your constituents. Not that you even have a say in that, you dumb whore. We live in the U.S., pay taxes in the U.S., and have a real voice. Yeah, you sure do. But the problem is, your voice is meant to speak up for your U.S. citizen constituents. The U.S. is a country where one of your daughters, myself, is in Congress to represent your interests. You are not in Congress to represent their interests. You are in Congress to represent the interests of the people that live in the 5th District of Minnesota and no more. Okay? You don't even represent all of Minnesota. It's not like you're a senator. You represent one fucking district in one state in one of the largest countries on the fucking planet. Okay? Fuck you. Oh my God. This has to be a breach of her oath. Like, for real. You oh my God. You have to... For as long as I am in the U.S. Congress, Somalia will never be in danger. Its waters, that means the Indian Ocean, which in my head is fucking Indian, but you know, what do I know, will not be stolen by Ethiopia or others. Somalia is not really all that large of a country, certainly not compared to India. And more than that, you are directly saying that if you are in U.S. Congress, Somalia will never be in danger, meaning you are there to protect the interests of another country. You are directly going against your oath of office, okay? You are supposed to hold truth, faith, and allegiance to the same, okay? That is the fucking Constitution of the United States of America. You are not there to represent a foreign country. And if you are, you're an actual insurrectionist. Okay? Do you understand that? Do you know that? You know what that means? You are an actual terrorist to this country. And not just because you're Muslim. Can we get her on espionage, maybe? Like, how many times does she talk to the people in fucking Somalia? Is that a thing? Can we do that? Okay, alright, hang on, I'm back that up. The U.S. would not dare to support anyone against Somalia to steal our land or ocean. Oh my God, this is the problem that I happen to have with like the Israel-Palestine war and like the Russia-Ukraine war. First of all, as far as I'm concerned, Ukraine and Palestine both hold no strategic value to the United States whatsoever, other than maybe a proxy state in the region. Right? That is all. Okay, we don't get any significant amounts of resources from them that we couldn't either produce ourselves or get anywhere else. And on top of that, they don't actually do anything that would be of any kind of value. Like at least in Israel, they make they're super technologically advanced, right? So they make a bunch of shit that we could not make in the U.S. But I do also think that okay, listen. Palestine and Ukraine both are equally irrelevant to the United States in every way except political posturing. And as far as I'm concerned, so is Somalia. And the fact that this bitch is literally saying that she's going to represent the Somalian interests over the interests of the United States citizens is fucking treason. She already said, we heard her. She said she wants to go back to her homeland. Send her. She said she wants to raise her daughters in her homeland. Fucking send her. What is the deal? What is happening right now?
maraykankanu kuma taageerayo dad kaleeta in annaga ayna dhacaan marka taas ka seexda reer Minnesota.
Sleep in comfort knowing I am here to protect the interests of Somalia from inside the U.S. system. I am not making this up. She is stating it to herself. And by the way, before I get any kind of fucking backlash about this, the fact that they have come out and they've tried to like debunk this, saying that it was a mistranslation in the AI that did the voice to text, right? Like that did the captioning here. The problem is, in that rebuke, they say that she did not say she was Somalian first, okay? Which, by the way, we saw in the very beginning, she said that. It does not at all say that any of this was mistranslated, okay? I don't imagine that her entire speech was fucking mistranslated, and they don't claim that it is. They just claim that she never said she was Somalian first. And to be fair, maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But she did say that she is here to protect the interests of Somalia from inside the U.S. system. This bitch is treasonous, and I really, really hope that we strip her of her citizenship, which we are legally allowed to do, and we send her back home, which she directly said she wanted to do.
reer Minnesota gabadhii Congress u dirsan
The woman, myself, you sent to Congress is working day and night to protect your interests. Are we following along?
way idinka war haysaa sidaad idinka u dareemaysiin dantaas ay u dareemeen
concerned about Somalia as you guys are.
madaxweyne xasan shiikhna waxaan leeyahay
Hassan Sheikh, the current president of Somalia, has done a remarkable job in looking after Somalia. I'm sure he has. Mr. President, you have done an excellent job fighting Ethiopia and Somaliland. I love that. And we are happy about it. Of course you are. Look at that big smile. Yeah.
shaqada fiican aad qabatay
Mr. President, you have done an excellent... Oh, wait, I already said this.
in dadka Soomaaliya iyo dadka meel kasta ku nool aad
You spoke to Somalians dispersed across the world that you are there to look after
dareensiisay si kasta anaga aan u dhibanahay Soomaali haddii aan nahay waxaan nahay dad karti leh dad wadankooda aqoonsan dad wadankoodii aan weligood
We are people who will never allow someone else to steal our land. Those filthy colonizers. Yeah, Somalian nationalism, because it's not racist when we do it.
danger laga gelin karin marka waxaan
I congratulate
reer
Somali
Minnesota
Americans and
iyo
other Somalis
Soomaalida
across
meel
the
kasta
globe
ku nool adeerkaya hadda mar dhow ka hadlaayay idinkaga hambalyeynaya
showing
sida
a
aad
remarkable
wada
level of
isku
unity
wada
against
jooban tihiin
Ethiopia and Somalia.
sida aad
Okay, wait, is Somaliland like different from Somalia? I don't know.
ligiin u garab istaagteen madaxweynihii.
Listen, she's speaking to them like she's speaking about Somalia and Somaliland as though they're different, but I wouldn't be surprised if she's just a fucking idiot and they are actually the same thing, and it's like Germany and Deutschland, you know, like I don't know. Somalia is for Somalians only. I just want to say, she calls us a genocidal fucking... This is crazy. As over 45% of Somalians' population are not even ethnic Somalis. How fucking dare they? They don't share our skin color. Fuck them. Get them the hell out of here. Hell yeah. Deport all non-Somalians from Somalia. Yeah. Oh, man, I really hope she has the same kind of beliefs as, a member of the U.S. House of Representatives. Oh, wait, no, because she doesn't support the U.S. interest, and she directly said that, even though that she is a member of the U.S. Congress, and also directly said that, she's going to support Somalians over the U.S. Congress. Yay! I cannot believe that we keep electing her. They're not even ethnic Somali. Come on.
Somalia waa hal walaalaan wada nahay dhulkeena lagama kala qaybsanayo dhulal.
Ethiopia and Kenya have stolen and continue to occupy the Somali regional state, which belongs to Somalia. Wait, no, there's no way. There's no way. They're all black countries. What do you mean? These are a peaceful people. They're a bunch of engineers. A bunch of engineers in Kenya that run really fast. We will liberate the occupied territory. That's slang for fucking destroy it. Stolen from Somalia. I'm not even good. Okay, so they are fucking different apparently. And the northeastern province in Kenya that belongs to Greater Somalia. I can't fucking make this shit up, dude. Oh my god. And the irony is, I imagine, because there's like a whole Greater Israel movement too, and I would imagine she would assume that is genocidal and racist, right? And there's like a Greater Idaho movement in the U.S., and I would assume she also considers that to be racist and genocidal and part of the male-dominated patriarchy in the United States, but is directly calling for that to be. This is fucking crazy, man. It's literally called Greater Somalia. Like, you can't... Oh. Is she ever going to hawk that loogie? Because she's been trying for a while. Thank you for inviting me. I feel honored. You should, because everybody doesn't... Like, no one likes you, except for the people in your district for some reason. Like myself, have... escaped war, oppression, and socioeconomic strife in our homelands to seek better opportunities in the U.S. Here's my problem with that. We just heard her, you just heard her say that she wants to move back to Somalia, okay? Escaped war, oppression, and socioeconomic strife. Bitch, are you kidding me? Oh my god. But sadly, our nation's immigration system is fundamentally unjust and tragically inhumane. Instead of extending humanity and compassion to migrants and refugees, we treat them as criminals. There is no need for children to be put in cages. Oh my god. Also, I just want to say that this was absolutely updated fucking post-Trump's first term. So if there were kids in cages, it was definitely Biden's cages. But, that's fine. Whatever. There is no need for the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency routinely crack down on innocent immigrants in a brutal and militarized fashion. Well, we gave them the opportunity to leave themselves and they chose not to, right? I mean, we told them you could self-deport and the U.S. would pay for your plane ticket the fuck out of here, and they chose not to. Okay, we literally gave them a free out. You can leave yourself or we will make you. They called our bluff, and now we're making them. And the reason that ICE keeps getting more violent over the last few months that this has been happening is because the protests that are going against it have also been getting more violent. In other news, though, the LA riots that's been happening this entire fucking time. Like, LA's been on fire because a bunch of Mexican nationals are burning our shit down because we're getting rid of them. As soon as the Trump administration and like the Department of Justice and the FBI said they're going to start trying to figure out who the hell is funding this, all of a sudden, the protests magically disappear. No more funding. So weird. So weird. In Congress, I continue to push for ICE to be abolished and replaced with the agency that can defend our national security without criminalizing and brutalizing vulnerable communities. Bitch, they were given an out. I am also steadfastly fighting to prevent even one more dollar from going to the Department of Homeland Security. Yeah, who would want to fund the Department of Homeland Security? Fucking racist department, yeah. Who wants to protect the homeland? We should be using that money to protect Somalian interest, am I right? Am I right, guys? Yeah. Another practice is to violate the fundamental values we hold as a country. Well, you know, one of the values that we hold as a country is that you have to be a citizen, right? And these guys aren't. And they've been living here on the taxpayer dime for far too long. And they can all fuck off. I'm also fighting for a pathway to citizenship for, these people. I am committed to doing all I can to help the over 11 million undocumented immigrants, translation illegal aliens, living in the United States come out of the shadows and get access to rights and privileges that they deserve. If they want rights and privileges that they deserve, they should become U.S. citizens. Because as a U.S. citizen, you absolutely have the right to just about... you have the right to a lot of things these people are trying to claim the right to, but they don't have rights right now because they aren't U.S. citizens. End of discussion. And if they do have rights as a U.S. citizen, just because that they are on this soil, then I would argue so do all unborn babies. But here we are. We argue with what's convenient, don't we? Role as a leader in refugee resettlement and reform of our existing policies abroad that are causing people to flee their homes for a safer future. Oh my God! Yeah, so safe that you want to go back with your children, you dumb whore.